Hello there, this is binaryoptions.com, and we are continuing our binary options education project with how to trade binary options with one of the most famous indicators of them all. Actually, it is an oscillator, and I'm talking about the MACD. Now let's write first on the screen that this is binaryoptions.com, and again, we want to see what MACD is, how to be applied on a chart, and of course how to trade binary options based on this oscillator. Now, the trading platform that you are seeing here is being called the JForex, and this JForex is one of the most famous trading platforms of them all. It is not that popular like the MetaTrader, but nevertheless the indicators are the same, and maybe some are even more powerful than the regular ones that you're going to find on the MetaTrader. However, the MACD is to be found on any trading platform, so it should be noted that MACD stands for moving average convergence divergence. In the JForex, you can apply the indicator on the chart like this. You click the add indicator, and then you have all these kind of categories for the indicators to be applied. Under the momentum indicator here, if you go on the MetaTrader, then the MACD is to be found under the oscillators tab. Under the momentum here, you will find by scrolling down here, it's gotta be somewhere, this one, MACD, moving average convergence divergence. My advice for this MACD is to keep the settings as they are, but you can play with the settings as you wish. For example, you can apply the price to be calculated not at the close price, but the open, the high, the low, whatever. You can customize the indicator as you want. Then the fast period, slow period, and the signal. In the JForex, they are coming. The indicator comes with a signal, and you'll see in a moment what that is. Now, that being the case, these are the settings, the standard default settings. And if you click OK, the oscillator is applied on the screen. Now, like any oscillator, it tries to mimic the movements that price makes, but the eyes should always stay on the oscillator and not on price, because one of them is lying or is making a fake move, and usually that fake move is coming out of price and not out of the oscillator. This is why with the oscillators and with the indicators, traders are trying to filter the fake moves that price or that the market makes. Now, if you drag the upper trend line here, the upper side of the indicator, and you pull it to the upside, then you'll have in the upper part here the price. In this window you have price, and in the window below you have the oscillator. Now here you have the description. It is the MACD, moving average convergence divergence. The periods are 12, 26 and 9, and here is the description. Now with red you have the MACD histogram, these bars in red. Of course, if the bars in red, everything goes with the zero level here. If the bars in red are below zero here, that this should be negative or bearish, and we should look for put options to be bought. If the bars here are positive or above the zero line, then this should be bullish, and we should look for buying call options. Then we have the MACD, the actual MACD in blue is this blue line here that you see, and then of course we have the MACD signal in green. It is the dotted green line here. Now, markets, when the market trends strongly or with a powerful trend, regardless that it is to the upside or to the downside, so when the market trends strongly, then we should always take into consideration the let's say the fact that the MACD will have the tendency to stay more to the upside than to the downside in a bullish trend. In a bearish trend, the MACD will have the tendency, the histogram at least, will have the tendency to stay to the downside like it is here. However, this signal, the MACD signal, the cross between the let's say between the MACD, the blue line, and the green line, signals a possible temporary turn in, let's say, in the decline, or a possible reverse for that currency pair. More details about how to trade binary options and how to interpret this MACD oscillator are to be found on the recording, on the next recording, on the second part. On this first part, I wanted to describe to you only how the oscillator is to be applied on the screen and how to interpret the overall movement that the market makes based on the MACD. Stay tuned for the second part with actual examples on how to trade these binary options with the MACD.